Hello my collie friends, welcome to the video. Thanks for clicking on the link as always. I appreciate it. It is a beautiful sunny day in February out here on the Long Beach Peninsula. I love it. Out here doing some collie. I got a little drill for you guys to work on. If any of you guys have been studying with Collie Center for any length of time, you've probably seen this drill. This is a drill that's designed to help you attack using your basic slashing angles, your 1 through 4. So how to move in on an opponent using each one of those angles, and how to step offline properly. And when I say offline, I mean off that 0 degree line. So I'm going to get into this. Let me show you what I got. Run down. Let's see. So I've got my diamond here, and so you guys can see. Let me grab this one actually. This diamond, I use the rattans to measure it out, so you guys can see. It's good to do this because it helps you. I talk about it a lot in my videos, but it really helps you with knowing how to step properly through space with the right angle and also the right pacing, so the right distance between your steps. Flip this back around. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that helps you with knowing how to pace your steps properly. So I highly recommend either drawing something down with chalk. You can put the sticks down. If you got tape you can put down, it's good to be able to measure your pacing. All right, at least put the diamond down. So let me show you this. So this is going to be a drill to help with bridging. Okay, so with bridging on attack. All right, so we're going to be at the apex of our diamond, at the top of our diamond here, or bottom, however you like to look at that. My students like to mess with me about that. But we're going to start off with just our 1 through 4. Just here in bladed position, striking your 1 through 4. Okay? And when we're ready, we're going to strike our opponent with our 1. We're attacking with our 1 first. Okay? So in order to do that and be able to make contact with our opponent's hand, we need to get ahead of timing. So in order to get ahead of timing, what we do is we make an adjustment step with that our strike that is coming before the one that we're attacking with. So if I'm striking with my 1, I'm going to adjust with my 4. Okay? So we're going 1 through 4, and on my number 4, I'm speeding this attack up, getting ahead of time, and bringing the feet together. So it's 3, 4, 1. And then I am stepping left 45. This drill also teaches you that, generally speaking, if you're striking from this side of your body, you are going to be moving to the left. If you are striking from this side of your body, you're going to be moving to the right. There's exceptions to every rule, but generally speaking, that's kind of how it works, and that's one of the things this drill teaches you. So we're doing 1 through 4. On 4, speed it up, bring the feet together, step and strike with your 1. Okay? Now we're going to come up our forward triangle here with our 2, 3. Now we've run out of paces, okay? You don't want to attack more than 3 strikes, because your opponent, it's just a natural human reaction. It's a weird thing. Your opponent just naturally picks up on your timing if you strike more than 3 strikes, okay? So on our 3rd strike, which in this case is our number 3, we're gonna stop our forward pressure, and on our 4, we're going to step back and making sure that we're calibrating that strike off of the front foot sliding back. Boom. Like that. Again. 1, 2, 3. Adjustment on the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's bridging on 1. Now, to bridge on 2. With this one, what we're going to do is when you're working it out, just measuring it kind of in space like this, it's good to bridge on 2 and just adjust right from chamber. So just go boom, right into it. Okay, this teaches you to just attack. It's kind of built into this drill. All right. So we're in bladed position, and we adjust immediately when we strike our 1. Then we're going to bridge on 2, coming up reverse triangle. On 3, we're going to come up forward triangle. Now, because of how you defend, your opponent has not gone this way. If they know what they're doing, and we're going to assume that they do, they will have gone this way. That's universal evasion angle, okay? I'm not going to get into that with this video, but just know that is where your opponent is, okay? So you've struck your 3. Now you're going to come up with your 4, boom, like that. That's your 3rd pace. And now we're going to step back, calibrating it off the slide back of that front foot. Bridging on 3. We're going to strike 1, adjust on 2, strike our 3, 4, 1, and now we're coming back on the 2, okay? So your 1 and your 3, you're moving up the left of the diamond. Your 2 and your 4, you're going to be moving up the right of the diamond, okay? So on our 4, 1, 2, adjust on 3, step 4, come up forward triangle with our 1, and we're coming into them with our 2, coming back with the 3, making sure it's calibrated. So let me run through these. So we've got just adjust on 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going 2, and I'm going to adjust 2, 3, 4, 1. Now I'm going to go up to the 3, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Boom. Now I'm bridging up the right with my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Boom. Like that. Once you've done that, and you kind of got that down, you want to do this with circling. You always want to do this with circling. What's the point of circling in combat? The point is that you are constantly moving the orientation of the fight. Whether you're using slicing the pie footwork, which is what this is, or if you're using encompassing footwork, you are constantly moving which way the fight is oriented, which means your opponent is constantly having to track you. That just makes you so much more difficult to hit, okay? So when you practice these static drills, okay, where you don't have the dynamics of live combat, you don't have that circling, you're really measuring it out. Then you want to put this with circling so that you understand how to bridge with movement, okay? And so with circling, we're going to do this with slicing the pie footwork. So slicing the pie footwork, for those of you that don't know, is you do a small step in. Now we're going to step out on the left 135, which is universal evasion angle. Boom, step in, universal. 1, universal. Step in, universal. That's it, okay? Like that. All right, so we're going to be slicing the pie, but we're going to calibrate it off of with our 1 through 4. Strike, making sure that when that front foot hits is when you're making contact, and when it slides back is when it's making contact. Still maintain good calibration when you're circling. And then we're going to start working on the drill. So when you're circling, Just do it when you feel it. So we're gonna start with bridging on 1. So I'm gonna adjust on my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, let me get back in the frame here for you guys. Circle. Bridging on 2. Back to circling. 3. 4. Now we're going to go back to 1. 1, 2, boom, boom. 2. 'Don't know if I missed 3 there. Can't remember. Sometimes it's easy to lose count. Anyway, that's the drill. I highly recommend doing both of those. Measure it out. Measure out your pacing. Make sure you got the right pacing. And then do this with circling and test that pacing. Make sure that you're stepping in on those right angles. Make sure that calibration is proper. And I tell you what, when you use this with somebody that actually knows Kali and you trained like this, it makes those sparring sessions, because sometimes they're few and far between, especially when you get a little bit better in the arts. And this is with all the arts, and not just Kali. But when you train properly and you're able to then go and work out with people that really know what they're doing, you're able to really soak in a lot more stuff. And then also, if you ever have to use this, God forbid, you ever have to use something like this in self-defense, your movements are automatic and they're precise. That's how you train. All right. Thanks for watching, you guys. Appreciate it. Hope it helps. God bless. Have a wonderful day. Deuces.